Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Brittney Amber and my channel is currently Be the Dream Catcher, which will hopefully appear here where I'm wiggling my fingers in this weird way. And that is subject to change potentially in the future, but Be the Dream Catcher is my current YouTube channel name. I am starting this channel as sort of a bucket list channel, just sort of telling people to go after your dreams, chase whatever crazy dream you may have and check off everything on your bucket list. This channel is going to be about college, travel, and also the Disney College Program, which is what this video is all about. And also the reason I'm probably starting this whole thing is because I think I can now have actually consistent content, which I wanted to have if I was ever to start a YouTube channel. So for the DCP, it's Disney College Program. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's just a bunch of college kids that you apply to them and you can potentially work for Walt Disney at either Disney World or Disneyland, and you can also get an internship through it. I think that's correct. You also are able to take classes with Disney. So for me personally, I'm taking Communications and Leadership 101. Or I don't know if it's 101, Leadership. I'm taking Leadership and Communications. And I'm going to be working at Disney World in Orlando, Florida. So I'm super excited for that. And for the Disney College Program, one of the most iconic videos for vloggers is the DCP Tag, which is what I will be doing for you guys today. So I hope you guys enjoy. So there are 10 questions. Question number 1, how did you hear about the program? The first time I heard about the program, I was basically walking through ASU, that's where I go, Arizona State University, our version of a cafeteria, I guess the main cafeteria, and some girl screeched, and I heard it from the other side of the building, which is a pretty decently sized building. All her friends came over and hugged her, and she was like, oh, I got on the Disney College Program, or the DCP, and I was really confused because I had never heard of that before, and I was like, that sounds pretty cool, but also my ears hurt. So I kind of just walked past her, and then I meant to research it later on, but I didn't, and then I got into my sorority, and I have a lot of sorority sisters who have done the program before and absolutely loved it. So then I was like, you know what, I should apply. And I didn't realize this, but it was actually a couple months into applications. So my interview process, which is question 2, was probably a little different than most because it was very streamlined. For me, I sent in the application and then I think less than 10 minutes later, I got my web-based interview. And then about 20 to 30 minutes later after my web-based interview, they asked me to schedule a phone interview. And then I scheduled my phone interview for that next Tuesday. So it was all very quick, and I didn't really think I'd get in because it is extremely competitive. So if you don't get in the first time you apply, or if it's taking a while for them to respond to your applications, please don't be discouraged. Sometimes the program kind of just finds a way. And it's maybe it's not for you, and maybe it is, and the next time you apply, you'll get in right away. So don't be discouraged, have faith, and you can do it. So if you guys are interested, I can put a video up about how I prepared for my phone interview, because it's something I do for every interview before I interview it, so I know kind of the talking points I want to hit. And then I did my phone interview, and about 2 weeks later or so, I received the notification that I had gotten into the Disney College Program. My story about that's question number 3, where were you when you found out, is kind of lame because I was in my dorm room at my desk, literally just searching through my emails, and it was one of the first emails I saw, and I was really excited for 30 or so seconds, and that leads me into my next question, which is, what are you gonna miss when you go to the DCP? Because I realized that I'd be leaving all of them behind, and I didn't really have plans for necessarily leaving that semester, and I was going to miss my awesome family, all my friends, and my boyfriend, Charles. And then I am going to be quick service food and beverage, and my preferred roles were attractions, lifeguard, character attendant, and quick service food and beverage. I kind of expected on the phone interview, which I wish I'd recorded, but I did not, to be quick service food and beverage because they asked a lot of questions related to that because I had experience with that. So it wasn't really a shock. What's my favorite Disney park? I'm gonna be really cliche and say Magic Kingdom. Yes, I know that's everyone's choice, but I actually do have a decent reason. It's just because I grew up in California. That's what I always say. I lived there for about 8 years, and Magic Kingdom obviously is like Disneyland, and Disneyland was about half an hour away from my home, so we had season passes, and I remember going quite a few times, and it kind of just technically my second home because California, I say, is my second home. So then it's gonna be my home in Florida too. So what is the first thing you want to do when you get there, as in Disney World, I hope? So the first thing I want to do when I get there is kind of just like crash on my bed because I want to be exhausted. But after that, I definitely want to meet with and talk to my roommates, maybe go out to a roommate like dinner or something, and then probably head to the parks and have some fun. What is number one on my bucket list? I love food, so I combine a lot of things into number one on my bucket list, number one, which is trying to eat at every restaurant that is reasonably possible and reasonably priced at Disney World. And you do get a discount as a DCP or Disney cast member. It's 40% for holiday discount and then 20% for just regular rest of the year discount. And I believe holiday discount is supposed to go until the day before Valentine's Day this year, February 13th. And you also get into the parks for free, and after working a certain number of hours, you can get tickets for guests. So that's pretty cool. And what is one thing that you hope to take away from the program? So me personally, I really value knowledge. And so for me, I want to learn as much as possible on my program, whether that be about Disney, about myself, about kind of what I want to do in the future, and where my path is leading me. I also want to learn about all these really cool people that I'm going to be able to interact with, and I know Disney does a really good job of kind of trying to find the best fit for the company and trying to find people that they think will thrive with the Disney College program. So it's a lot of people that I'm excited to meet, and they all seem really, really cool so far from like the group chats and stuff. So I'm definitely excited to learn about everything that makes them them. Yeah. So anyway, that was my video, my very first video, and I'm glad you somehow stumbled upon my channel, and hopefully you meant to be here and are not directionally challenged like me and somehow got lost. Thank you so much and have an absolutely magical day.